Aside that things are returning to normal at the Austin area's largest hospital system.
Local doctors and nurses in Ascension Seton can now access electronic health records after a ransomware attack took many systems offline for weeks. But still, as KXAN's Sarah Alsher reports, there is still a lot of work to be done.
Progress for some Ascension Seton hospitals.
It's really great coming into work yesterday and being able to get into the computer system and see my patient's previous medical history.
This woman who asked us to conceal her identity works in an Ascension emergency department in Central Texas. After 3 stressful weeks, Ascension Seton doctors and nurses in Austin can now access electronic health records again. On May 8th, Ascension announced an investigation into cybersecurity concerns. Officials later called it a ransomware attack. While hospitals and clinics stayed open, everything had to be recorded on paper.
Those are not things the nurses should be having to deal with, and we really needed support.
Now staff has to put that info back into the computer system.
That's a very huge endeavor that they're now working on, and they're working around the clock to do that.
In an update Wednesday, Ascension said, quote, clinicians will be able to access patient records as they did prior to this incident. While these are promising developments in our recovery efforts, our investigation into this incident remains ongoing, along with the remediation of additional systems. As Ascension gains control, Cyber Threat Director at Qualys, Ken Dunham, says it needs to make sure it isn't vulnerable for another attack.
They do the backups and the recoveries, and they prioritize the emergency systems, because sometimes when they're down, other bad actors will come in and take advantage, or other holes will happen.
Planning for the future is also a question this woman is left with.
Look and see how they handled this situation and what they can do in the future to ensure the safety of our patients and ensure that the staff is able to perform their functions.
Sarah Alsher, KXAN News.
And Ascension says it's working on restoring systems at all of its locations nationwide by June 14th. Investigations into the cyber attack are ongoing.